Hello everyone, ObiVanDamme here and welcome to Let's Try Against the Storm, a roguelite city builder by Erimite Games, which will be in early access in October on Epic Game Store. There is a demo available already, which I'm currently playing, that you can get from there. You will find a link to that in the description. I already played the tutorial, tutorial 1 and 2, and so I know a little bit what's going on. And now we are here on the map and have to select a new location for our next city. This is basically the roguelite element of the game. So instead of just playing one giant map like in City Skylines or in, well, Anno 1800, which we are playing at the moment, you will not play on the same city all the time, but instead you are building smaller outposts. And then you have a time limit for this. For these outposts to fulfill a certain amount of quests or objectives for your queen, which residents in the smoldering city here. And after you're done with these objectives, you either win the map and you will get a bunch of rewards, or, well, you lose if you take too much time or all your population dies or whatever. And if you win, you can spend the rewards in the citadel over here, which I already did, because I reached level 2 by finishing the tutorial. And then you can unlock certain buildings or certain things. I don't know, it's pretty long. It's locked in the demo to level 4, so the demo is pretty long. I think the full game will be even longer. You need different resources to spend on upgrades, and I built, or I unlocked the cookhouse, a mill, and the rain collector. And yeah, that means that for each new outpost that you will found, you will have a bigger building pool. And not only that, but you will also have your previous towns or outposts as trading partners. So each subsequent outpost should in theory become easier if the game, well, does not try to throw a curveball at you, because there are lots of modifiers and effects and enemies and weather effects, and you can see there's everything that's red basically means the game tries to make it harder for you. So that's the roguelite element. Let's go ahead and start a town so you can see actual city building gameplay. Before we start, we need to name our towns, and we will name this the Woodland Town, because that's what this town will become if we finish it successfully. It will become a woodland town, so we will have a new trading partner that can provide us with wood, planks, roots, milk, cap, mushrooms, and grain for our trade routes. Let's go. So here we are in our newly found city. This is the ancient Hearth. If this runs out of fuel, we are basically done. In the bottom you can see we have the Queen's Impatient, which will grow by 0.25 per minute. If this reaches the skull, we lose. And on the left side you can see this is our reputation. And if we fill this completely, we basically win the game. And every time we will reach one of these blue dots, we will unlock new blueprints. Because this is another interesting thing, you will not have all the buildings available that the game has to offer on each map. You will start with a certain set of buildings. Like, for example, we have the Rain Collector, the Scavenger Camp, Stonecutter's Camp, and Lumber Camp. But there are a lot more camps that you can unlock. For example, the Hunter's Hut or the Forager. Many different things. Same for food. We have a farm field, but we don't have the farm building unlocked. There's different housing, a lot of industry buildings, city buildings, all of that stuff. But you will not have all of these available in each settlement that you build. You will have a basic set based on the map, and then you can unlock new blueprints whenever you finish one mission. And we will start with 3 picks in the beginning of this route. But before we decide what we are going to build, let's take a look at the trade routes to see what we can actually trade with, or what items we can get through trading. So we can trade wood to the tutorial town 1 to get grain or mushrooms. We can trade wood for flour. That's nice. We can get wood, but I don't think that we will trade away food for wood. And in the smoldering city, we can trade away wood with spices from the citadel, which will increase the resolve of our population, or we can get stone if we send it food. That's all great. So let's see what we have. We have the brickyard that will produce bricks, pottery, and crystallized dew. Or we have the lumber mill that will produce planks, firewood, and barrels. I don't think we have the chance to get planks via trading. And having an efficient source of planks sounds like a good idea. So let's go with the lumber mill. We then have the small farm or the forager camp. Let's see, do we have... to build a farm, you need farmland. And I can't see any farmland right away. So there's no fertile ground over here. So I guess it makes sense to pick the Foragers Camp. And last pick. Yeah, we can get specialized housing for our population. So you can see we have a team of 3 different species. We have humans, let's go here, beavers, and lizards. And they have different strength and requirements. So to make them happy, you need to provide them with different things. But they are also good at different tasks. And I think I would like to get the Beaver House because it is made from planks, which we unlock through the lumber mill, and ropes. Well, this one needs bricks, and I'm not sure if we will have bricks soon. So let's use the Beaver House. Okay, and now I think we can start the game. So first thing first, we need lumber. That's always the first thing you do. Plug down or put down a lumber camp somewhere near the forest. And then wait for your people to produce it. We can also add a path alongside here. This will improve the running speed of our people. What do we have here? That's mushrooms. Mushrooms can be gathered in a forager's camp. So let's add one of these as well. And now we can assign people to the lumber camp, and we will of course assign the beavers. If you assign someone that's good at a certain job, like beavers excel at woodworking, they get a 10% chance to produce twice as much as usual. So always try to make sure that you have the right people for the right job. Well, that's good advice in general, but it also applies to this game. So for the Foragers Camp, we will use humans. You can see there are 3 work slots. One of them requires a human, so we cannot put anything else than humans in this work slot. And the others can be whatever. We can assign... Let's just assign all of our humans. Yeah, and 1 lizard. And here we go. This is the orders. We need to fulfill all of these to win the game. We already unlocked 3 of these. So, okay, the queen wants us to build a farm and 6 farm fields. And we haven't unlocked the farm, right? We selected not the farm. Okay, so we have to get the farm building from I don't know where. I think we can unlock it if we fulfill one of the other quests. What's the next one? Discover 3 glades and build a makeshift post. Okay, so discovering glades. Glades are these foggy areas. We need to chop down the trees that connect to this glade. So yeah, let's start with the one in the northeast. Let's remove all of this order. Let's mark all of these trees. And then we have our first glade. Well, they are all all of these glades have some dangers in it. So we only have 1, 2, 3 peaceful glades. Let's see if this works. Maybe I already did something terribly wrong. By not selecting the farm. There's no farmland here. Queen, what's your problem? You want us to build a farm and then there's no farmland. That makes no sense. Let's build a second lumber camp down here. Yeah, that's fine. You can start with all of the food. And then we can just wait. Okay, active from year 2 during storm. We are currently in the drizzle. So the season is separated in, I think, drizzle, clearance, and then after that it can happen that there is a storm. Okay, let's put the lizards in here. And then we need to, free up these glades to see what else we have. These glades will contain different resources. Sometimes artifacts that we can discover. So let's speed up the game. Food is looking good. The foragers are just grabbing all the mushrooms. Beavers are chopping wood. It's also good. We have lots of free space, but not really much we can do with it at the moment. Okay, so now this building does not have anything nearby that it can collect. So it shows this exclamation mark telling us that there are no deposits in range. Good thing is that all the camps can be moved. So we can just grab it and move it for free. It will build instantly, and there's nothing we need to do about that. Ooh, we have a camp. We need 6 mushrooms and berries. We don't have berries, but we can... Yeah, that's also a nice feature of this game. For most of the things that you need to provide, you can change the resource that you want to use. So this one just needs food, different food types, and we can select what we want to use based on what we have available, and that's amazing. So we will do that. We will welcome new people. And that's also true for all the workstations we have. So the lumber mill and the crud workstation and makeshift post, they make different things, but they do not just require a single resource to build. You can choose which resource you would like to have, and that makes the game pretty interesting. Because every time you play, it's basically different. Well, it's a roguelite, so that is expected. But the implementation is awesome in this game. So let's use this lumber camp and move it nearer to this area so they can reach all of these. We discovered 1. That's perfect. I think we can maybe start with the makeshift post right here. And then I would like to have some shelter for our people. Let's use 2 regular shelters. We cannot build the beaver houses yet because we are lacking planks and ropes. And for planks and rope we need a workstation, and we don't have that yet. So let's start with this. Continue the game. Is there any fertile ground over here? No, it's not. But we can move the Foragers Camp over here. Oh no, this is, yeah, see, this is collected with the scavenger camp. So the one we have is wrong. That's bad. Let's move it back to where it was before. Okay, we have new people arriving. We can either get 1 beaver and 1 human or 2 humans. I will use 2 beavers, or I will use the beaver, because beavers are awesome for lumber camps, and we still have 1 one slot in the lumber camp that's not a beaver. So as long as that's the case, we will use those. For the makeshift post, what does the queen want us to make? Provisions. So for provisions, for the moment we need to use meat. We want to make 6 of these. So the limit, yeah, we can make how much you want. No, lizards and humans can both work here. So let's work on these, and then we should be able to fulfill our first thing. Pack of building materials is the next step. But I think this requires planks. That's perfect because we have the lumber mill available, which we haven't built yet, but we can later. Nice. Next glade is discovered. What do we have over here? Herbalist's camp, which we don't have. Foragers camp, we have that. So let's move our forager camp down to here. There's now one human in it. Let's add a second one. Let's add the human to here. And then over here, do we need more people again? Or do we want to send stuff to the Citadel? This will give us half a reputation point and some money. I don't think we need the people yet. Oh, well, maybe we do, because this will use all the people we have for the moment. And we are running dangerously low on food. So let's see. Is there somewhere where we can... Yeah, we can mushrooms for wood. So let's start this trade route. Because wood is not a problem. We have 6 beavers. Or at least at the moment it's 5, but we will have a 6th one once this is ready. Now we have. So we have 6 beavers doing lumber, which is great. Let's move this camp down to here as well. And that will make sure that that is discovered as fast as possible. Nice. Now we can complete this, which means we will now get new building. Now we can pick the farm. Perfect. So now all we need is fertile ground, and then we can fulfill the first need. We're also done with this. That's also good. And there is fertile land down here. Great. There are bushes that require the herbalist's camp. A lizard house or human house. We have 6 humans and we have 6 lizards. Let's pick the human house. That's fine. And then I want all of these trees to be chopped away just to get some more room. Okay. Next is drizzle. We don't have that yet. Okay. We are still lacking food. So the foragers camp. Yeah. Please, more people working on this. We can then make another path down here. That should be fine. And now we can build a farm right here. And then farm fields. Should build 6. That's 9 farm fields. Perfect. Okay, then let's make sure to get a path down to here and here. And I think it would make sense to add a storage building, because that's really far to walk. So let's do this. And yeah, the lumber camps can stay where they are for the moment. Just make more room. There's a dangerous glade. They are all dangerous. I've never unlocked a dangerous glade before, I think. We can go here. That would make sense. So let's grab one of those camps. And we'll move you down here. And work our way through here. Okay, so we are done with this. Perfect. More humans. And now we need... what is this? Trade goods. Okay, now we need to make all the goods in the makeshift post. Oh no, this is a pack of crops, pack of provisions, and pack of building materials. But we cannot make this. Produced at the tool shop, supplier, or outfitter. Okay. Wait, let's bring in the humans back. In the farm, we also want to have humans working in here. And the next step should be the lumber mill, I think. Yeah, let's add the lumber mill to right here. And we cannot build these houses yet, but we can build more shelter. Just that people don't have to live outside. Okay, what can we get? A new type of grain. Gain 5 mushrooms for each 10 grain produced. Ooh, that's amazing. Local taxes, don't need this, I think. Rooty ground. Okay. Wood production is increased by 1. We don't need more wood production, but I like these grains. Because that means that we can only make grain over here in this farm. And let's see, can we sell the grain to someone? No, no one needs grain. Okay, maybe we can build a trading post. I've never built that before either. So let's build a trading post and see if we then can maybe get rid of the grain, because I don't think we have a food building or a building that produces food from grain yet. That would be the mill, but we don't have that. Oh, it's over here. Can produce stew, pie, or pottery. I'm not sure what we need to cook that. We could use the mill to produce flour. That would make sense. But I've never had the cookhouse. Let's start with the cookhouse. Okay, so now we have the lumber mill. We will have a beaver working in here because he has proficiency for woodworking. And the lizard has not. And the human hasn't either. Okay, so in this case, I think that's fine. The foragers are done. I'm not sure if we have anything the foragers can do at the moment. Nope, not over here. So you can hop out here as well. Okay, let's create a stonecutter's camp to grab all of these, which we can then make into bricks at the workshop. Don't need that. We can make firewood. I think firewood makes sense. Let's add this to 20 and always have 10 planks available. Okay, so now he'll do planks. Don't think we need more people right now. Okay, we have some time for all of this. That's completely fine. Food situation is... yeah, we only have mushrooms. So maybe we will get more mushrooms from the grain, but we can also add this to vegetables. And there's nothing we can do over here. Maybe in this glade there's something. Okay, now we have the stone cutter unlocked, where the lizards are going to work. We need clothing, more of those building materials, and have stone roads. We don't have stone roads unlocked, I think. We only have a path. Okay. Yeah, we need to make building materials and provisions. We don't have any meat. We don't have any of these. Maybe we can trade for that. Always forget what we can trade for. Mushrooms? No, we cannot. Okay, so all of these are very, very hard to do. We need to provide clothing to our people. Oh, look at the resolve. We need to provide them with something. We don't have the tavern either. Global effect. Maybe we can just sacrifice. Maybe we can just sacrifice some wood. Or let's just sacrifice one wood to increase the resolve. Yeah. So if the resolve drops too low, the people will start to leave. Oh, the storage cannot be constructed because we are missing material. Oh, okay, so that's getting really hard. I'm not really sure how to progress. Oh, that's perfect. We have eggs over here. What do we need to unlock these? The Trapper's Camp. Which we don't have either. We can produce Spark Dew, whatever this is. But that's at least something we can do to progress. Don't need people. We need to make the building materials. So use planks to do this. Okay, you are making that. So let's add you. Don't make firewood yet. Just make planks. 20 planks. We need more planks. We unlock this glade. But except for the eggs, which we cannot harvest, there's not much we can get from here. And that's all for the herbalist. So we have all the wrong... That's the scavenger. And that's the trapper. Yeah, we have all the wrong camps available at the moment, which is bad. Let's see. We also are really short on building materials. Oh, we can use the trader for hopefully most of our problems. Okay, so let's move the lumber camps because they don't have any orders yet. So we need way more wood. Let's chop down all of this. Let's move you down to here, and you can chop down all of these. And then we will hopefully get stuff. Okay, so let's see. What do we have that we can sell? We have raisin and packs of crops. For rations, let's see. What can we do to make rations? We need 6 of either of these. So we can get... Okay, we need to count. How much do we need? So in steps of 6, and we need 8, 6, 12. So that's 24. Oh. That's not good. No, she's gone. Okay, I did not know that she will be back later. So now we can make spark dew. That's also nice. Yeah, now the makeshift materials going up. Okay, that's at least something. We have 3 people that are not working, and I don't think we have shelter for everyone. So let's add shelter for more people. Okay, and the stonecutters camp is done. Do we have more stones somewhere? I don't think so. So we can get rid of these people. The Foragers Camp has nothing to do. The Stonecutters Camp has nothing to do. Wow, that's really bad. But it's okay. At least we have enough shelter for everyone. Okay. Can deliver this. Okay. The Outfitter or the Trapper Camp. In the Outfitter, we can make the pack of trade goods and we can make coats. But we would need bricks, rope, and planks for that, or we can just get the Trappers Camp. We can get food from trading, but I think we need this. Don't we have the crud workstation yet? No, we only have the lumber mill, right? Shelter. No, we don't have the crud workstation. Let's build it. That's basically that's more or less the standard workstation that can do basically everything. It's just not good at it. It just can do everything. So we will have the lizards work in here. We don't need planks because we are making planks in the wood in the mill. But we can have, I think, 10, maybe not 10. Yeah, let's keep it at 10 bricks. Or we don't need a limit. We can make as many of these as we need. Yeah, let's go with 10. It's fine. We can make ropes from plant fiber. Maybe we need to trade these as well. Okay, now everyone is running slow. Oh man. This is really a lot of stuff we need to build, and I'm not sure if we can do that. And looking at the time, we are also out of time. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel as usual. Let me know if you want to see more of this. To be honest, the tutorial was a lot easier. So this is the first time I played on a map that was not given to me by the tutorial. And maybe I should have looked more carefully into what's available and what kind of buildings I do have. So I'm not really sure what we can do to fulfill all of these needs, because most of this stuff is really, well, it's really hard to do. Oh, some lower quality grain is put aside. Gain 1 pack of crops for each grain produced. That makes sense. So now we should definitely make sure that this only produces grain. And we are also running extremely dangerously low on food. Yeah, the problem is we do not have enough wood, because all of the wood is going to plank production. Oh, and there are not 3 people in the lumber camp. Oh, because people are leaving. Yeah, so maybe I just lost this round. Anyways, it's a great game. It's a challenging game, as you would expect from a roguelite. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see more of it. And don't forget to check it out yourself. As I said, the demo is free, and maybe we will play the full version once it's released in October. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.